Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. It actually does allow us to rest in the location. I always thought it was like a little bit of a joke, it's the same beautiful scenery, it's the same design of the camp, and then you come out of camp and then there's corpses everywhere because you've just been chilling. Oh, this is great. What about this? Oh, that's nice, but I like it with your shirt off. Yeah, keep your shirt off. Wear your hat though when you're outside. Casual sandals. Yeah, let those claws breathe. Good, I'm glad I picked up these paintings. Hey, yo, yeah, no, look at that ripped, scaled chest. What is this? Any of the... I'm sure I know that there exists a series about these dragon humanoids that are green. That's like on the same level as Ice Planet Barbarians, and if you don't know what that is, then save yourself. But if you do know what that is, then yeah, right? So I think I can... I don't know, but I guess I'll continue to not.
Never a dull moment.
It's just smut. Just smut. Snow. It's big old smut.
If not over, then through.
This is neat. I did not know this was a thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, cool. An animal carcass. Hey, Shads.
Something the matter?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing new. I'm just looting. Torch. I'll take the rufflesome bagged hat. What Will.
Discussion.
Well met.
You got nothing to say to me as well? We haven't really done much for... Oh. Wait, does this mean I can move inventory around? Yes, it does. Oh, this is neat. This is way easier than... Can you carry... I've got a floppy hat. Who wants to wear the bagged hat? I think Gale does. Yeah. You've got boots, you've got boots, you've got boots. Yours look cool. Yours are sandals, yours just boots. But I got sneakers to let my feet breathe. That's cool. That's Withers. Withers is still chilling.
Need something?
Are you a vampire? Are you a vampire? Your glass chalice filled with blood seems to suggest. Hey, Gale.
What's on your mind?
Oh, yes. I was wondering, the condition of yours, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in death. I'm merely trying to protect those around me.
Gale's interesting. I don't know anything about his story, but the fact that he immediately has a protocol that comes out for when he's dead. Kind of means that something is off. He has a whole protocol, things of trying to make sure, you know, you have to resurrect me. If you don't, in 2 days, something bad will happen. I am tempted to see what that is, but not on this playthrough. I don't want to. So this protocol...
The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in death. I'm merely trying to protect those around me. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case. If nothing else, I'm sure I piqued your curiosity.
It was fun. I think I have a magical artifact.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Cool. So Gale needs to eat magical items, and I had a item here. Let's see if I can find it. It was something random too. This Chimera's Locket grants its wearer the ability to cast dancing lights. Gale can absorb this item's magic, destroying it. So it's like it doesn't have to be anything specific. It's just anything that's like a enchanted item, which is cool. Gale said, but I got that recently. Gale said I already had something on me that could be consumed, and it could be this amulet. Oh no, it was my bow. So my really cool bow, Spell Thief, which allows me to, once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with Spell Thief, which I haven't landed a critical hit, so it's not gone well. Lizelle!
Speak.
How we like the sexiest people here, Lizelle. Oh, and Astarion. Actually, we're all pretty sexy, especially Withers. I think I've explored all of my camp. Oh. Okay, now I've got a theory here, and I don't know if it will work, so I'm going to test it out. So can I... See how I've got a bunch of stuff sitting in this chest? Now, I thought the camp stayed like this, but this is a completely separate layout because we're in a cave versus when we're outside of a cave. So one of my plans isn't going to work. This is my compromise. Can I... open this? Control is multi-select, shift is thing. Yes, okay, so if I go show equipment, there we go. Now if I... Salami? Oh, it can be a weapon? Okay. So I can go this. Do I want to use weapons? No, I'll just use clothes. Yeah. Cool, so if I do that, can I then go pick up? Where's the barrel gone? Yeah. Yeah, it's got 5 items inside. I can leave it in here. Oh, and then I can open it from here and put more things inside. See, I've just been putting random clothes. Oh, boots aren't random clothes, but because I can sort it by value. I can just put all of this. In here, so this will be my armor barrel and my clothes barrel. And then my clothing chest can go in here. What's this? Open. Oh, there's some cool stuff in here. Oh, I think this is meant to go into my inventory. Because it's got a lot of cool stuff. Cool. Beating people with meat is awesome. I agree. I really agree on that one. Okay. So if I bring up tab and I go crate, can I change? I can't change the name. That's okay. I don't think you were expected to change the name. But I can go open. Oh, this is awesome. And all of this. Wait. Click. In. Wow. Awesome. So weapons, armor, nothing. This is neat. And general dye, which I don't know what to do. Which I think is, yeah, can alter the clothes of my fabric, but I'm way too low level for that to mean anything to me right now. And that just meant I successfully managed, not my inventory, but my camp inventory. Because then I can do this. Show equipment. There we go. Wait, except for the torch. Except for this torch. Put away that torch. Keep the salami. Because there may be more people to beat. Okay. Oh. I found another opportunity. So, great. Oh, this is great. Inventory. Open. Watch me spend 40 minutes going through my inventory. Throwables, arrows, scrolls, potions. Those are suggested filters, but is there a filter for just absolute crap? Yeah, but I could do it off camera like a smart boy. Junk. Books. It's funnier this way. Appreciate your support. Keep the pouch on me. This is great. I can put like all my potions in a pouch. I might do that. Oh my god. Okay. So potions. There we go. Because I don't want my potions. They're not that heavy, so I don't want all my potions to just go into camp. I want potions to be on me. And then I'll keep these out. Okay. So now I've got a pouch here. Keychain. Where's my pouch? Camp sack, alchemy pouch. Oh, there we go. Pouch. Yeah, full of potions. And then I've got random shit. Ah, there we go. This is what my crate's for. My plate. I might do a sort by type. There we go. Plate. probably all of this. Like, is that necessary? Maybe the paintings as well. I don't particularly need the paintings. More heavy stone. Got 4 knives on me for no reason. A broken lute. Random bottles. I'm gonna keep the stones. The hammer. Probably no. Ink pot. Mug. Alright, keep the gems. And the water. Alright, so that's this barrel. This crate. I'm gonna simply call my junk crate, and it's gonna sit next to the dark mine, which I think is also junk. And then I've got books and stuff, and then scrolls, and then arrows, which I think this is good. This is good. Like, look how organized. Look how organized this is. Apparently, I'm still carrying. Oh yeah, because of the giant water barrel. No, send that to Shadowheart. Ah, there we go. Look at that, 49.6 kilos of stuff. If I sort by weight, it's just a sack of supplies and water. And to Shadowheart. There we go. 45 kilograms. Let's go to bed. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh no, not wait, that's spicy pork sausage. It's not my salami, which is the true damage. Alright, let's eat these things and rest.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Am I? That was a genuine shit. Yeah. Do I just not can't? I just can't see anything. I'm just so oblivious. I can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the ball you snacked on. Oh, so that was you?
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak.
The evidence was right there.
If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
Oh,
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Okay, we got options here. Still think it's hilarious that I'm just my character was legit incredibly oblivious to Astarion's vampirish ways. So I can just go, why didn't you tell me? Or I can use the illithid. Illithid. I don't want to use the illithid because it seems bad, dodgy. I might just talk to him. Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
Oof. Can kick out can kick out Astarion from this, but I will say I do believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
God damn it. Because I'm just trying to be a good guy and help out my companions. My rule is to try to help them out as much as I can. Except for Lizelle. Lizelle wanted me to punish children. And I said, no, maybe not, hey? But fine. But not a drop more.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches. Your pulse quickens.
Okay. I can let him continue. No, I'm gonna go... Yeah, this is oddly sexual. This is very sexual for sure. That's enough.
Oh, of course. That was amazing.
Oh, it was very sexual.
My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
I'm looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks off, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Scratch! Oh no, hold up. Hold up. Whoa. Speak with animals. Oh no. That's annoying. I've got a -1 for attack roll, saving throws, and most ability checks because I let Astarion drink my blood, and now he's happy. He gets a +1 to attack roll, saving throws, and most ability checks. Oh god. Oh god. Things that I do for my people.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You too. I'm sorry what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone.
I love your
I'll
little
never forget
necklace.
him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Look, his little pretty boy. Oh, Shadowheart and Will approved it. Let's also look at this hat. It's not sitting on my head right at all. It looks like I'm always permanently doing like the old cowboy, the old westerner with the hat tilted down like I'm having a nap. Then I look up and
I'll take that.
turns out I'm not having a nap, I was just resting a little. Like the reverse Crocodile Dundee. Hey Will.
Well met.
Good. No one noticed that Astarion sucked me off. I mean, drank my blood.
Good morning. How do you feel?
Just a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire.
Yeah, what?
A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Okay, so is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules.
Oh.
Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
So, do we think that, what's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite.
Darren
I'm here in
Bruce,
the
Gale
spirit
disapproves.
of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
I didn't need the theatrical, everyone walks up to me and talks and speaks on behalf of me. I am the owner here. I think. I don't know. I've just been tending to lead bestowed upon me. But I'll keep Astarion with me. The reason why is because Astarion is happy. He's got that +1. I think I would have gotten Will to replace Astarion, but I figure maybe having the advantage of the +1 versus to try to negate my -1 might help for the time being.
Let's see what this does.
Realistically, I don't think there's anything special about you as the main character. And that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm really just a chill dude. I got nothing going on for me. I'm just here. With a bunch of people who have things going for them. Still chasing my freaking spider. So we're okay, right? There's goblins everywhere. But they've all been affected. No, it's locked. Not affected, but what's the phrase? They've all been like they've all got the illithid, but like a lesser one. I don't think they've got the mind parasite that I have. Oh, there's a journal. The pupil surpasses the teacher. My master weapons are almost complete. There is just one component left. Samson says the designs are a failure, but what's he know? He can barely see past his own belly. Stash the prototypes and blueprints for now, but just you wait, Samson. The legend is fading and a new one will rise in its place. Is it under here? No. Oh, we will find this special weapon. This is why you read everything.
Not to my taste, certainly.
Shadowheart does not like selenite. Something to keep in. Calcified web. Ooh, old key. We'll see what those things are for. Pick up the weapons. More weapons for my collection. Okay. I don't know why you're going to be standing there. I'm trying to do a thing. Huh. Oh no, this is going to be bad. I'm doing a quick save for this. Okay. And if I jump down, I will lose 1 HP. I'm not too sure about jumping down in that hole. Did I hear groans? Oh, this bugbear that's sleeping. I think the bugbear is my enemy. Oh yeah, it is. I worry if I attack the bugbear or wake up the bugbear,
Blueprints. A master
will
blacksmith.
incur the wrath of the goblins around me.
These designs are unfinished. Rough drafts, no more.
Taking the smoking pipe. Let's just keep. We've got a an entourage. No, no longer following me. Anything here? No. Use Baldur, too heavy to throw. Interesting. I'm kind of worried that, not worried, I think there is a decision that I think I need to make at some point, and that is that I probably should start killing these goblins.
What the hell are you doing?
Apologies. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Ruined. Smash! Oh, smash you!
Stab a half ogre in the making.
Oops. Oh, oops. Okay. And then just run.
The dance macabre.
You do grease? Yeah, do grease, please. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's all wet and moist in there, but grease will help. Oh wow, you can do a vampire bite too. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, let's not go anywhere near that thing.
Get out! Out!
What's my pig doing? Goblin, leave me alone. Okay, okay. We're okay.
I'm ready.
Oh, God. All right. Let's hope that this burns him. Nope.
Battle of wits.
Okay. All right. What's a cantrip you can do? Firebolt and Ray of Frost. Now everything's set on fire here. Let's just firebolt the ogre. There we go. The spider will do his best. Okay. Race. And oh, nice critical hit. That means I got a spell slot back, but I didn't use a spell slot. Ugh. That's alright.
Jump, cut, and run.
Oh, you know what? Get up real close. Bite him. Yeah, and that's a bonus action. Holy crap, Astarion's strong. Ugh. He's yelling at me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yes. Please. Oh, that's a good, strong attack too. Shield of Faith will protect a creature from attacks and increase its armor class by 2. Astarion is in the sights of this thing, so Astarion, let's give you a shield. I could get Astarion to heal, but I think Astarion would be okay. Do Thunderwave, but Thunderwave will hurt those in front. Witch Bolt 1 to 12, which means he'll do another attack again, or 2 to 24. I think we'll probably do Magic Missile. Maybe use a level 2 spell slot. No, actually, maybe just level 1. Dragon will have an attack soon. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Oh, and then, of course, the boar. Boar is so bad. Hey, you hit one. You hit one. Good work. Alright, now, hopefully, this should be it.
Never thought I'd ever walk in on a bugbear and an ogre.
Oh,
One
God.
moment they were embracing each other in intimacy. The next they're embracing only death.
Okay, that made it quite somber there, Gale. Thanks for that part. Now I feel bad. Thank you. Was that its first hit of the stream? Yep. Good old... A beautiful, beautiful spider. Did his best. I feel bad. They attacked first. That's true. They did. But then I walked in on them. I didn't notice anything, so I was like, oh, this is fine. This book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the most unusual races he's met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the birdfolk. First Aarakocra I met had the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and the wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of the motley party. Cause around her table were a tabaxi, catfolk, a ginasi, elementfolk, and a turtlefolk. Trying to act casual, I asked what the hell they all were. They ignored me. I can't blame them. To them, I must have looked awfully dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I'd seen, but I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. Oh, please let us meet a turtle or tortoise. Only feel bad if you had a peaceful option but messed it up. True, thanks, no. I will make sure I only feel bad for peaceful options that I messed up. Like the murder of now we're 4 tieflings. That was, ugh, you know? That was not my B. Already read that book. Can I just move it? Nah, can't pick up too heavy. Can't pick up too heavy, can't throw it. Oh, let's just leave the corpse right there. Oh, yes, the tieflings, you should definitely feel bad. Thanks, Snow. On my list of things. It's on my list of pain. What's this was? Free Sazza. Don't know how to free Sazza. But I think that's the Githyanki's. This is the Goblin Camp. And up there is Karlak, who I think is a companion. Oh, I've got something crazy. Something happened. What?
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation?
Speaking of...
Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion?
Who is this person?
The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Right. First of all, let me read this comment. Speaking of, have you found a use for that non-lethal button at all? Yes and no. I turned it on to... because I got attacked. But it didn't really work. But then again, I don't think you can turn on non-lethal for when you're shooting a fireball at someone, so... I think that's on me. I don't know what it really does. I'm probably messing that up. Now, Raphael. It does sound like a threat. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat? But I might just be kind because I've got a cool hat and say, pleasure, I'm Dragon.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh. Oh,
There, middle of somewhere.
why did the music change? Let's just be, let's just stone face him. No sell this extravagant change and the showcasing of his powers. Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly.
You a
Go
demon?
on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Okay, that was a threat. And what makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
Oh, he is a demon.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
What makes you think I need saving?
Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
Huh. Huh. Oh, we have options. I need to think this over.
Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
If I do want to take this deal, how would I find you?
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Are we not going to talk about that, guys? We just got summoned into a demonic household. Are we not going to talk about
Bloody
that?
hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
I don't know. Use your shared connection to read her thoughts. No. Let's not. We're not doing reading her thoughts. Honestly, I'm not so sure.
I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table.
Right?
We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all.
Also, yes, you're right. No food for me, and I think what he's getting out of this... I don't know how devils work here. Are they... Is it their desire to have souls bonded? Also, what the hell is up with Gale's face? Enough about me. What do you think is best?
I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
Alright, we shouldn't trust Raphael. He's the devil. I honestly do agree. I don't want to go down that path. It seems really dark.
Good, you got there eventually. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
I'm glad I made... Who the hell are these people? I didn't realize you were so well versed in mental. Ooh. Detected... Oh, there we go. I think I detected a note of admiration in your voice.
I respect his craft. As should you. Watch out for that devil.
What do you think, Gale?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Invited to dine with a devil.
What Save failed. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm thinking as well, what would have happened if I had Will in my party at that same time? So Will is on the hunt for a devil, a particular devil. So Will is very, I think, hates devils and demons. So if I had Will in my party, would Will attack the demon? Don't know. He might have been very angry, yeah. He might have just pulled out his blade and then we had to start a fight and I would have died. You're familiar with devilry then?
I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even feigning a mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
So what is it that this devil wants so badly?
Our souls.
Yeah, okay.
I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
So what do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles.
Correct.
Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
That was very wise, Gale. That was very wise. Huh. Makes you think. Now, this is my complete guess? No? What's the phrase? He also put his thoughts out a bit nicer than Shadowheart. Yeah, Shadowheart was very much don't trust the devil, blah blah blah. But Shadowheart is pretty reserved. When you poke at Shadowheart, she gets angry. So you sort of have to let her come to you sometimes and then ask gently. There's something odd happening with Shadowheart. Gale speaks his mind regardless, same as the Astarion. The Gale comes from an Arcana point of view. Astarion comes from a cocky bastard / vampire point of view. My theory with... I'm just going to spitball here. Raphael's a demon? Devil? Now, let's say he knows about these parasites that are in our head, and let's say that he knows that there is a psionic connection between it and others. If he knows that they're stronger for whatever reason than the others were. So this is just a theory. I have no idea if it's true or not, and we probably won't find out on this playthrough. Let's be honest, because of where we're at and the path I'm following, which is very kind / paragonish, if we use Mass Effect terms. But let's say let's say he knows it, and so he tries to use a way, because we can domineer other psionic creatures. We saw that with the goblins because our psionic connection is stronger. So if he's able to get those parasites, somehow use them to take ownership of them, which in turn can take ownership of lesser beings, that could mean that there is a bunch of souls on offer from a lot of creatures. So yeah, he's able to use them to make a mind control army and then absorb the souls of that said army. That's my working theory. Any other theories? We can just combine our theories and see what's right in 3 years when I go around to playing renegade dark character.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. And this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
If I'm right, I'm going to be so happy. We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
Okay, so we're not his playthings, and whoosh, whoosh. So what do we do?
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
So yeah, same mindset. There is a reason. There's apparently a reason why a devil has found us and sought us out. We don't know what that is, and we should probably find that out. Oh, that looks saucy. Oh, very saucy. Right. Now, where's my... I lost my sword. I must have accidentally put it away. Alex will do. Whatever. Alright. What we're going to do, we're going to not rest. We're going to go to camp. What's over there, Scratch?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Pam. Yeah. Oh, such a dorky smile. Okay, because I want to say Astarion.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Yeah, sure. You said he was your master.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
So you were a slave?
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Oh no, my friend, if vampires come looking for you, you're on your own. Oh god. I'll watch your back, don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Well, this is awkward. Oh yeah, there's more. Oh yeah, let's do this. We love making sure that we're up to date with all of our companions and their little background lore. So how does someone become a vampire?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
So, yeah, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I need to know how we'll feed you in the future. Yeah.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included.
Cool, so you're holding back.
And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Yeah, that's fair. Sounds good. Glad we could agree.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
Yeah, cool. So what do you make? We've already talked about Raphael, so I think we're okay with Astarion's history, so let's stay in the camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Just please stay.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Oh no. Okay. Will is who I want to talk to next. Because actually Will is who I want to bring into my party.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Yes, with the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will? Considering you are currently hunting one.
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
Okay, good. Alright, so I feel a little bit more comfortable with the fact that Will wouldn't have jumped in into attack. He sounds like he would have been like, "Oh, curses, I will kill you immediately." Don't worry, I have no interest in the devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Now, Will, he seems like a reasonable person, though this is like the first time I've actually seen him. Will, I haven't really featured Will too much in my parties. I've sort of had him in there once for a little bit. And then there was an incident. I had him up until I saw that boar that was drained of blood. And that's when I grabbed Astarion because I wanted to see. I thought we would run into vampires. But no, it was Astarion. Astarion's actions. Will, however, there is a thing about Will that I'm not entirely too sure on, and that is because he likes to call himself the hero, the Blade of the Frontiers. So he's a pure champion renowned for heroic deeds and distaste for goblins, blah blah blah. He's very charismatic and he's very strong. He does have a blessing by the Dark One in that he can cast an eldritch spell, which is very, very strong. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast... Oh yes, that's right. I was the one who set them up for him. Yeah, so... But he gave himself the term the Blade of the Frontiers, and that seems like a mistake, you know? If someone calls himself a dashing hero with very little evidence of the fact, you kind of red flag.
Well met.
But we'll see.
That's the spirit.
He's currently hunting a demon. That's, I think we're close to. Oh, I should probably talk to Lizelle. To Lizelle, feedback on the demon.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Cool reaction. I honestly thought Lizelle's reaction would be like, why waste time with this pathetic demon devil? Possibly a name similar to a gnat. We could just go to our creche, and that's where we'll find the cure, blah blah blah. But no, that was way better. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Legend. Who in your party isn't a red flag though? Me? The Dragonborn? I mean the Dragonborn that's just chilling. I think I have no bad backstory. I'm just chill. I'm an artisan guild member. What are those dragons to the Githyanki? Allies, mounts, pets?
They are gifts to my queen from the goddess Tiamat herself. They reside in the great city of Tunarath, awaiting the privilege of battle.
Cool.
Do not pity them. They reap great riches from their service, gold and otherwise. Dragon's blood flows in you, does it not? Perhaps you might be availed of the riches I offer. We shall know in time.
Is she flirting with me? So why were those knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the Hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Cool. So overall, also not really a fan of the demon. All right, I want to test a theory here, and I happen to have this very empty barrel. And the theory is as such: can I leave this barrel here, leave camp?
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Anyway, now let's go back to camp. The barrel's still there. Huzzah. So I think by that logic, actually, what we'll do is we'll put a spear in there, javelin in there. What that means is if we go into the a cave, it'll be a different layout. That barrel shouldn't be there. But if we go outside the caves, it'll be back to this layout and the barrel will be there with the javelin. But I've put the javelin in that barrel so that if we ever go into the cave and we see a random wooden barrel, if it has a javelin, it means it follows through everywhere we go, which means I can take all of the crates and stuff out of that traveler's chest and just lie them around the camp as I originally intended. Awesome.